Ladies and gentlemen, today I want to share a very simple but powerful thought with you. Don't settle for good. Strive for excellence. Then you will achieve true success. Many times in life, we feel satisfied when we do something good enough. We feel comfortable when we reach an average milestone. But my young friends, remember, good is not the end. Good is only the beginning. If you stop there, you deny yourself the chance to discover how extraordinary you truly can be. Excellence demands something more. It demands patience, continuous learning, hard work, and a deep passion for what you do. Excellence is not achieved by doing things once or twice. It is achieved by doing things better every single day, no matter how small they may seem in life. Many people believe that reaching a good stage, a good result, or a good position is enough. They work hard to reach a certain level, and once they achieve something respectable, they become comfortable. But true achievers know that good is only the starting point. It is not the final destination. Settling for good means stopping halfway on a journey that could lead to excellence and greatness. When we accept good as enough, we unknowingly place a limit on our own potential. We start to believe that we have done all that we can, when in reality, there is a much greater height waiting for us, if only we dare to continue. Imagine a student who scores average marks and feels satisfied. That student may pass exams, but will they unlock the real power of their mind? Will they truly explore the depth of their abilities? Now, think of an artist who paints a good picture and decides it is sufficient. That artist may create something beautiful, but without striving for more, without refining and improving, the artist will never reach the level of mastery that stirs the soul of those who look at the art. In every field, whether it is science, sports, music, or leadership, the ones who shine are those who never allowed good to be their final goal. Every great invention, every historical achievement, every act that changed the world happened because someone believed that good was not enough. Good is comfortable. Good is safe. Excellence, however, demands courage. It demands effort when no one is watching. It demands the willingness to push past the feeling of satisfaction and aim for something far greater. When we settle for good, we accept mediocrity. But when we strive beyond it, we open ourselves to the discovery of our true capabilities. Progress in any area of life depends on a restless spirit, a spirit that refuses to stop at the first sign of success. Nature itself teaches us this lesson. A river does not stop when it finds a path. It carves valleys, nourishes lands, and keeps moving until it meets the vast ocean. In the same way, a mind that seeks excellence must keep flowing, keep questioning, and keep building. Each day, it must look at yesterday's achievements not as an end, but as a platform to leap even higher. Choosing not to settle is not about being dissatisfied or negative. It is about believing that there is always room to grow, that our best work is yet to come. It is about maintaining the hunger to learn, to evolve, to innovate. It is about understanding that human potential is vast, and we often use only a small part of it when we stop at what is merely good. Those who commit themselves to ongoing growth discover a deep inner joy, not the temporary happiness of completing a task, but the lasting fulfillment of knowing they have honored their true capabilities. The danger of settling for good is not just that we limit ourselves. It is that we also limit the contribution we can make to the world. Every individual carries a gift, a unique talent that can serve others in countless ways. When we stop short of excellence, we deny the world the full impact of what we can offer. In striving beyond good, we not only transform our own lives, but we inspire others to reach for their own excellence as well. We set a chain reaction of growth and progress in motion, a ripple that extends far beyond our personal achievements. Therefore, it is vital to remember at every stage of life, good is not the goal, it is the stepping stone. It is the first rung of the ladder, not the summit. To reach our highest potential, to find true success and deep satisfaction, we must not stop at being good. We must keep going, keep improving, and keep believing that the best is yet to come. Excellence is not a single act or a one-time achievement. It is the result of continuous, deliberate effort over a long period of time. Many people believe that talent alone leads to excellence, but the truth is that even the most gifted individuals must put in endless hours of practice, reflection, and improvement. Talent may give a person a small advantage at the beginning, but it is consistent hard work that carries them forward towards greatness. Excellence demands daily commitment. It asks you to wake up every morning with the same determination to become a little better than you were yesterday. It requires a mindset that is never fully satisfied and a heart that is always eager to learn and grow. Those who achieve excellence understand that the journey never truly ends. Every achievement only sets a higher standard for the next one. In every field, whether it is science, sports, arts, or leadership, excellence comes to those who are willing to dedicate themselves beyond the initial burst of enthusiasm. It is easy to start something with excitement, but sustaining that energy through days of boredom, frustration, and challenges is what separates the ordinary from the extraordinary. Continuous effort means embracing both success and failure. Success teaches us what is possible, while failure teaches us where we can improve. Both are essential if we are serious about achieving excellence. Continuous effort also requires humility. No matter how much we achieve, there is always more to learn. The greatest minds in history remained students all their lives. They never allowed pride or comfort to block their pursuit of knowledge. They understood that excellence is a moving target. What was excellent yesterday may be considered average tomorrow. Therefore, the pursuit must be ongoing, fueled by curiosity, discipline, and a deep love for what one does. Effort must not depend on external rewards or recognition. The desire for excellence must come from within, from a personal commitment to be the best version of oneself. Every masterpiece, every scientific breakthrough, every historic victory is built on layers of invisible effort. The world often sees only the final result, but not the countless hours of preparation behind it. A musician spends years mastering their instrument before playing a melody that touches hearts. An athlete trains endlessly before standing on the podium. An inventor experiments through endless failures before discovering a breakthrough. Excellence is shaped behind the scenes, in the quiet hours of persistent work, in the moments when no one is watching, and when giving up would be the easier choice. Another important part of continuous effort is resilience. The path to excellence is not smooth. It is filled with setbacks, criticism, doubt, and sometimes even isolation. Only those who have the inner strength to keep going, to rise after every fall, can hope to reach the heights they dream of. Resilience is built by facing difficulties with courage, learning from them, and using them as stepping stones instead of obstacles. Every challenge overcome adds to the strength needed to pursue even bigger dreams. In the end, excellence rewards those who refuse to stop moving forward. It honors those who show up every day, who give their best even when no one is clapping, and who continue to strive even when progress feels slow. It is a slow, steady climb, but every step taken with sincerity and passion brings you closer to the summit. Continuous effort transforms ordinary moments into extraordinary achievements. It turns dreams into reality and potential into greatness. Those who embrace the path of continuous effort do not just achieve excellence, they become it. Growth and greatness begin the moment you step beyond your comfort zone. Comfort is easy, safe, and familiar. It is a place where there is little risk of failure, little fear of judgment, and little demand for change. But comfort never leads to excellence. Comfort only maintains what already exists. To create something new, to become something more, you must willingly walk into discomfort, uncertainty, and challenge. Every great achievement in history was born from someone's decision to leave the safety of the known and venture into the unknown. When you push beyond your comfort zone, you challenge your limits. You discover strengths you never knew you had. You find the courage to take risks, to try things that scare you, and to trust yourself in moments of doubt. Each time you step outside what feels safe, you stretch your mind, your skills, and your character. Growth never happens in the shelter of the familiar. It happens when you dare to face the unfamiliar and transform it into part of your story. Fear is natural when stepping into discomfort, but fear must not be allowed to dictate your actions. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of making mistakes. These are powerful forces, but they can be overcome with purpose and perseverance. When you realize that mistakes are not final and failures are not fatal, you stop seeing them as threats. Instead, you start seeing them as necessary steps on the path to mastery. Every mistake carries a lesson. Every failure carries a message. Only those who are willing to experience discomfort can uncover the treasures hidden within these lessons. Pushing beyond your comfort zone is also about accepting challenges that seem bigger than your current abilities. It is about saying yes when your mind whispers no. It is about volunteering for tasks that make your heart race, taking the first step when the path ahead is unclear, and committing to goals that seem out of reach. This mindset trains you to grow continuously because you are always operating at the edge of your ability, where real learning happens. Comfort is deceptive because it feels good in the moment, but holds you back in the long term. It breeds complacency, dulls ambition, and slowly erodes the desire to improve. Without realizing it, you can spend years in comfort, only to look back and realize that you have not moved forward. The only way to avoid this silent trap is to make a habit of embracing discomfort. Seek new experiences, set higher goals, and regularly place yourself in situations that demand your full attention, effort, and creativity. Every hero's story is marked by a point where they had to step beyond what was safe. Every inventor, explorer, leader, and artist had to push through fear and uncertainty to achieve greatness. The willingness to leave the known and venture into the unknown is the common thread among all who leave a mark on the world. They knew that true satisfaction does not come from playing it safe. It comes from daring greatly, from giving everything you have, and from discovering who you really are under pressure. To push beyond your comfort zone is to respect your true potential. It is to believe that you are capable of more than your current achievements suggest. It is to trust that even though the journey will be difficult, the rewards will be far greater than anything comfort could ever offer. With each step into discomfort, you build confidence. With each challenge overcome, you build resilience. And with each bold choice made, you move closer to the extraordinary life that is waiting for you just beyond the walls of your comfort. Success is often seen as something dramatic, a sudden breakthrough, a big moment, a life-changing victory. But in reality, true and lasting success is rarely the result of one grand act. It is built quietly and patiently through consistent small improvements over time. Each small step, each small lesson learned, and each small habit developed combine to create the strong foundation on which great achievements stand. Consistency is the hidden force behind every visible triumph. It is the discipline to keep moving forward even when progress feels slow, when recognition is absent, and when motivation fades. Small improvements may seem insignificant at first. A tiny change in your daily routine, a small upgrade in your skills, an extra 5 minutes spent mastering a detail, none of these seem like they would make a major difference. But when these small improvements are repeated day after day, they compound into something powerful. Just as a river cuts through rock, not by force but by persistence, steady small efforts can break through barriers that once seemed impossible. Success is not about making one huge leap. It is about taking thousands of determined steps in the right direction. Many people give up on their goals because they expect immediate results. They become discouraged when change does not happen overnight. But greatness demands patience. You must trust the process of continuous improvement. Every expert was once a beginner. Every champion once stumbled and struggled. What set them apart was not their natural ability alone, but their decision to get better little by little without losing faith. They understood that each day of practice, each correction made, and each lesson learned was an essential piece of the bigger picture. Small improvements also create momentum. Each time you make progress, even if it is tiny, you build confidence. You start to believe in your ability to change, to grow, and to succeed. Confidence, once built, fuels greater efforts. Greater efforts bring greater results. This cycle of small wins leading to bigger wins becomes a powerful force that carries you forward even when challenges arise. By focusing on small daily victories rather than distant final goals, you make the journey more manageable and more enjoyable. Another important truth is that small improvements are sustainable. Grand efforts fueled by bursts of motivation often burn out quickly. But small, consistent actions can be maintained over months and years. A student who studies a little extra every day will surpass the one who crams in panic. An athlete who improves their performance by 1% each week will eventually outperform the one who trains only when inspired. In every area of life, those who understand the power of steady progress stay ahead in the long run. It is important to remember that small improvements require awareness and honesty. You must be willing to examine yourself regularly and ask, where can I be just a little better today? It could be speaking with more kindness, listening more carefully, sharpening a skill, or managing time more wisely. Improvement is not limited to big achievements. It is found in the way you live each moment, in the discipline you bring to your everyday actions. Those who master the art of small improvements create a life that is constantly rising, constantly moving forward. They avoid the trap of complacency because they are always looking for ways to refine and elevate themselves. They understand that success is not a destination, but a continuous journey of becoming better, wiser, stronger. By committing to consistent small improvements, you not only achieve your goals, but also transform yourself into a person capable of achieving far greater things than you ever imagined. When you commit yourself to excellence, success becomes a natural outcome. Excellence is not about competing with others or chasing after awards. It is about setting a personal standard so high that the results speak for themselves. When excellence is your goal in everything you do, success does not need to be forced. It follows as a natural reward. The world recognizes quality, dedication, and sincerity without the need for loud announcements. True excellence shines quietly yet powerfully, drawing opportunities and admiration toward those who practice it with honesty and persistence. Excellence is about giving your full attention, your full heart, and your full effort to every task, big or small. It is not reserved for special occasions or grand projects. Excellence demands that you bring your best even to the simplest actions: writing an email, completing an assignment, attending a meeting, helping someone in need. When you make excellence a habit, it weaves itself into the fabric of your character. It becomes visible in your words, your work, your decisions, and your relationships. It builds a reputation that opens doors and creates trust long before any formal achievements are listed. Success built on shortcuts is fragile. It may bring momentary applause, but it rarely stands the test of time. On the other hand, success built on excellence is enduring. It creates a foundation so strong that even if setbacks come, you can rise again because your core remains solid. Excellence arms you with real skills, real knowledge, and real confidence. It cannot be taken away by circumstances or luck. It makes you valuable not just to yourself, but to the community, the nation, and the world at large. Those who pursue excellence are not content with average effort. They do not work only when they are watched, nor do they deliver less when the reward is small. They are guided by an inner compass that pushes them to uphold high standards at all times. This inner discipline, this personal pride in doing things well, transforms every task into an opportunity for greatness. Over time, such individuals build a body of work, a legacy that cannot be ignored. Their excellence becomes their identity and their success inevitable. Moreover, excellence attracts excellence. When you consistently perform at your highest level, you draw others who value hard work, commitment, and quality. You become part of a community of excellence where ideas grow faster, collaborations are stronger, and achievements are multiplied. In such an environment, success is not just personal, it becomes collective. Your commitment to excellence lifts others up, and their excellence inspires you to climb even higher. There is a quiet dignity in striving for excellence. It demands patience when results are slow. It demands strength when the easier path is tempting. It demands resilience when mistakes happen, but it rewards with something deeper than material success. It brings self-respect. To know that you gave your very best, regardless of the outcome, is a success that no external validation can ever match. It gives peace to the mind and pride to the spirit. When excellence becomes a way of life, success loses its mystery. It no longer feels like a distant dream or a stroke of luck. It becomes something predictable, a logical consequence of the effort, focus, and passion you have poured into your journey. Day by day, task by task, you are not just chasing success. You are becoming someone for whom success is simply the natural way forward. Excellence transforms you into a magnet for the very things you once only hoped to achieve.